Yo, so I already know I previously made something on this topic, but I'm redo this video or topic because basically y'all see I'm getting better with my words and you feel me, communicating better with you feel me, and this video is coming a little more consistent than what it used to be. So it is what it is. Where I just redo this one real quick on this topic. Uh, Basically it was what's the snitch? I'm gonna tell you what a snitch is. First off, stop worrying about what the fuck a snitch is because those are Italian rules that y'all trying to live by that ain't really your family even honored or stood on by them for the most part, and y'all trying to stand on shit. I'm gonna say it like this: what's the snitch? From my perspective and my definition, the snitch is somebody that can't stand on what they believe in or the trouble that they got themselves into. And you feel me, like trying to find a easier or quicker way out of the things that they chose to put themselves through. You feel me? Put on before I forget. For the ones that wonder, Black History is. I mean, you feel me? Uh, Give me a second. There we go. Black history is American history, but as I was saying, you feel me? Like me personally, I stood on anything I believed in, so I have my own opinion on what a snitch is, and you feel me? Just me living the life that I live, you need to realize it's a part of the game. Everybody not going what the fuck? Oh, everybody not gonna stand on what you stand on, and everybody not gonna believe on what you believe in. And honestly, you feel me? Like I can't really say like I don't know. I don't know. I can't really say like don't snitch, but then at the same time, I will say with a more growner mindset, don't put yourself in a predicament where you feel like you need to jam yourself up in the first place to be here in the first place. You feel me? Because I would personally say, or the shit I stand for, I would not snitch and I wouldn't recommend snitching. But then at the same time, from a grown perspective of me not being in the streets anymore, you feel me? It's the different perspective where it's like some people just may think like, shit, let me do this to I don't know. I can't really say on that because I never lived that perspective or put myself in that situation to say, but it's like it's a part of the game too. You feel me? You got brothers snitching on brothers. You got that should be crazy, bro. And you feel me? As I said, me being who I am, I stood for what I stood for. But y'all also need to realize I was a quote unquote real nigga. And let me tell you what that means. A real nigga is a broken down word for the term real dumb nigga. There is no such thing as a real nigga unless you saying a real dumb nigga. You feel me? Because the shit that I used to do, like, not necessarily for, or I say like this, it was never intentional, but some of the shit I used to do was dumb as fuck, and it was off me gaining a reputation of being a real nigga. And you feel me? I was never a crash dummy or nothing like that, but I also was around certain people that I shouldn't been around because if I put myself in the situation with this person and we both get in trouble, certain motherfuckers will fold. Certain motherfuckers will not stay solid. Certain motherfuckers will turn on me. So that's why I said like you 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 get the achievement of being a real nigga and you feel me the status of you feel me you solid you a real one, but you also have to realize you also partially a real dumb nigga. Not necessarily intentionally, but that's part of it. You feel me? That's the whole word of the shit. You feel me? So it's man, even just standing solid, like me personally, like I said, everything that I put myself in, I I never, you feel me, like tried to bargain or plea or find a quick way out of it because those was me feeling like I'm damn near making a deal with the devil in comparison to me walking with God. So I walk by faith and not by sight. You feel me? So certain shit is just I since I put myself in this situation, why am I trying to run or find a quick way out of this route now? Because shit didn't hit the way that I wanted it to go. And me being like that and staying with God is like he got me out of a lot of shit, but it's like it's as I said, you just a real dumb nigga and at the end of the day. Cause man, a lot of motherfuckers don't stand for what you stand for, believe in what you believe in, and you tricked into believing that you is or that they do because you think that, and you may be around certain situation where you feel like he a real one too, but you feel me, he a real snake nigga. You feel me? It's different whole words that could fill in real nigga. And man, preach y'all ain't understanding this shit. Y'all don't get this shit. Y'all think this shit is a joke. Y'all fascinated with this shit, but not even realizing the shit that come with it. Oh wait. Even my perspective on the police is different. Not being in the streets anymore compared to being in the streets. When you in the streets, you train for the police to be one, or you train to believe that one of the police is one of your enemies, and it's vice versa for the police that you feel me deal with being in urban communities or just even outside of urban communities, but see people that look like me and my ethnicity or race or color or similar characteristics, or you feel me, y'all know what I'm saying. So it's like they trained to think a certain way and believe a certain way. It ain't necessarily that all of them are racist or believe like certain shit, but they subconsciously brainwashed and to believe in certain shit too and think in certain ways too. You feel me? So with that being said, and them not knowing what's what or who is who off of the already known stereotypical statistics and just the average shit they got to go through on a daily, you feel me? It's like you got to understand certain shit in certain ways. And I'm not saying that to say that all cops are good, because you feel me, you got a bunch of cricket ass cops too that mean you harm and is racist and don't give a fuck. And it ain't always just them being white or another color, because you got a bunch of racist black people too that hate their own kind or take power, abuse their power and authority and destroy, you feel me, more of the black community intentionally too as well. But for the most part, cops are not all bad. It's like you got your yin and yang, you got your 50-50, good and your bad. But for the most part, shit, if you ain't doing crimes, you ain't got to worry about them coming for you for no nothing. You feel me? You ain't got to worry about being in trouble. You ain't got to worry about dodging the boys where you don't know if they gonna come for you or it's your last day or you on the run or you gonna be in jail signing your life away behind the bars, by being with them more, being with the enemies and even more your enemies at that point, I'm guessing, from whatever. But it get deep, man. It get deep and y'all ain't understanding. Preach, y'all. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to play around or nothing, but y'all ain't understanding me. Y'all ain't feeling my pain. Y'all ain't feeling my struggle enough to understand this shit. This ain't what y'all want. This ain't what y'all should enjoy. This ain't what y'all should reflect upon wanting to be a part of in no type of way, shape, or form, regardless if it's in the streets or industry. Because you feel me, y'all don't want to live that life either. Y'all don't. If y'all like certain things, do it just because y'all like it, but don't sign y'all life away. Don't denounce yourselves. Don't. See, I'm starting to get to another topic. But yeah, in my opinion, what's a snitch? It's basically someone that's just trying to take the fast way out of the trouble that they put themselves in. But sometimes it's shit. The it's on the table for them to take that opportunity. So as I said, everybody don't think the same way. So the most I could say is Just stay away from that shit. That way you don't even gotta put yourself in that predicament. And also, don't feel like the police is your enemy unless you have to. Stop looking at them so sideways where you give them a reason to feel that negative hatred in the air or that negative energy to where y'all both colliding subconsciously on a spiritual level and not even realizing it to where it's escalating more into something else that don't have to really be. As I said, you got your assholes, officers too, men and women, black, white, whatever color you want to say, even Mexicans, but it's more so just who they are in that spirit. But don't let it ruin your day and don't put yourself in that predicament where you signing your life away to them devils either. What I want to say. That way you ain't got to worry about it at all. Damn, it was something on the edge of my brain that I wanted to say. Just give me a second. I'm not 100% sure if it was this, but even the police, bro, they're not your enemies. They can't be your. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Regardless to if it's the police, uh, rival gang, or the next human being on the street, common courtesy get you a long way, and being peaceful and respectful get you even further. It ain't necessarily about submitting or feeling so wrong that you can't just be respectful to people just out of the nature of your kindness. Just just keep that in mind. You feel me? They doing their job just like you doing yours. If you want to be a street nigga, then shit, they part of the street nigga application. You feel me? Like, so hey, stop trying to blame the police and other people for your problems. Stop putting yourself in these problems so you ain't even got to worry about being in these predicaments where you got to choose X, Y, and Z in the first place and be a slave in the first place or nothing like that. You feel me? That get deep. I'm sorry. I'm working on the you feel me? Because I hear them so much where I'm starting to try to catch myself with it. But like I said, it replaced the word nigga for me. So it just come out naturally for me. But yeah, just be more respectful. Hello, how you doing, officer? Is there a problem? Was I doing something wrong? Stuff like that. Cause you feel me? It's just so much shit. And then just stop trying to blame people for y'all problems.